Now, of course, that saying, if you want to become enlightened, you will not become. I mean, if you're trying to attain enlightenment, you will not become enlightened. It is good to try to become enlightened, but then one day a moment will come when you will understand that enlightenment is not something that you can attain. It is not something that you can create. It is something that lies everywhere, at the same time beyond. That is your very nature. And then you understand that I cannot create it. That enlightenment does not lie somewhere in the future. I should meditate for 20 years in the Himalayas, then I'm enlightened. It's not in the future, it's not after 20 years, and it's not in the fucking Himalayas. It is here. It is you, it is your nature. So this trying to become enlightened one day will drive you to this understanding that enlightenment is not somewhere far away. It is your very nature. You don't need to go anywhere. It is within you, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. Just accept it. By knowing yourself. Then there is a crash in all of your self-search, all of your trying to become enlightened, when you understand that it is not something to be attained, when you understand it with your whole being, and you no longer try to force something to happen, then you are simply flowing with the river. You are accepting the life. You're not trying to do something more. You're not trying to force something. You're not violent any longer. Before that, when you try to become enlightened, I think you will use a lot of violence on yourself, violence against the very life. I mean, you will try to force yourself to do more and more. I was forcing myself to meditate for long hours, to sit in full lotus position when my legs were screaming from pain, asceticism and all of those things. This was forcing, this was violence, this was trying to do. And then one day I began to feel that enlightenment is not something to be attained, is not somewhere far away, that I have to work very hard to become aware of it. No, it is here, it is the very life. It lies in this very moment, in the very you, in the very air that you breathe, in the very sun. And then you are no longer violent. Then you are simply flowing with the life. Then you are simply accepting. Whatever happens, you are happy about it. You are happy with it. If you have success, that's okay. If you experience failure, that's still okay. Because even in this failure, your enlightenment is. These are just waves. You are not the wave. You are you. Don't force yourself to do anything. Don't go against the very life. Simply do what you feel in your heart. It will be easy and beautiful. And clean your mirror. This is a beautiful process. Because with every day you begin to see something more in that mirror, and it gives you such an excitement. Because you do not even imagine what you will see in that mirror. You do not imagine that beauty of yourself. Don't try to become, but simply try to get to know yourself. Don't create, but simply discover what already is, and that is